Hello, namaste. How are you all today? I know I always these days starts my recording with saying sorry because I'm not able to record and post like consistently. But I told you I was working on a project, and yesterday, or you can't see, yesterday I got my book, Power of Nisa. So I got my copy yesterday, and I can't even tell you how happy and emotional I was holding this beautiful baby of mine in my hands. So do read it if you like to read like short stories. So this is a collection of 16 short stories on women empowerment. There are 6 poems. There are 17 sketches and there are 16 illustrations to help you relate to those short stories. But it covers variety of topics which the women in modern scenario or modern world, or even you say 21st century. So we say how modern we are, but still this book will show you that all the problems which women uh, go through in this society, you will have tears in your eyes, I can promise you. But at the same time, it will give you strength and it will give you power to overcome any of the adversities. So do order your copy, Power of Nisa. It is already available on amazon.co.uk, and in other countries it will be available on Amazon soon. But if you want a discounted copy of it, um, put it in the comments and I will get back to you. So that's my Power of Nisa. If you want to know what is the meaning of Nisa, Nisa is women in Arabic. So it's the power of women. It's a non-fiction book. So it's based on real stories, but obviously names have been changed to maintain the confidentiality. Um, yeah, so read the book whenever you are ready. And coming back to recording of today, I've got a short story for you. So let's start it. Uh, there is no name to this story, but I found it really inspiring. I actually saw this article in a newspaper long time back. I found it really inspiring and I saved the article to post it on my LinkedIn. But I thought, why not a YouTube video for this? So once there was a man who did not make it to university. So his mother decided to get him married. Now, after the marriage, he worked as a teacher in a primary school. And due to the lack of experience, he was squashed by the students in less than a week. Sad, isn't it? When he returned home, his wife dried his tears. She comforted him with these words. So the words spoken by wife were, when one is too full, he could either pour it out, what's in him, or he just could not pour it out at all. I'll repeat it for you. When one is too full, he could either pour it out, what's in him, or he just could not pour it out it at all. You should not be too sad about it. Probably there is a more suitable job waiting for you out there. So that's what wife comforted him with. Now later on, he found another job, and not for so long he was fired due to his slowness. This time, his wife commented, there are always people who are skillful and there are people who are not so skillful. Some have experience from their years of work. But as for you, you were in the school all this while. So how could you acquire these needed skills? So again, she remained very, very positive and she was trying to comfort her husband. Now he went for a number of jobs, but never stayed in long for these jobs. Each time he would return home with a dejected spirit. His wife would always comfort him, and never for once she was disappointed or resentful. He was in his 30s when he acquired a flair in languages. He became a counselor in a school for deaf and mute. Later on, he opened a school for the disabled. A few years later, he set up chain stores in different cities and provinces selling apparatus and equipment for the disabled. He became a multi-millionaire. Do you know who was he? He was John Doe. And that's how I got this inspiring article for you guys. And one day he asked his wife, When I was looking bleak at my own future, what's the reason that you have so much of faith in me? His wife gave him a very simple reply. She said, when a piece of land is not suitable for planting wheat, we could try planting beans. If the beans are not growing well, we could try planting fruits or gourds. If the vegetation is not economical, we can instead scatter buckwheat seeds. These seeds will one day bloom into flowers. On this land itself, there will be one seed that will germinate and grow. We just need to be patient. And after having listened to the wife's explanation, he cried. His wife's faith, love, patience, and persistence in him is likened to the seed in the land. This is the seed that persists and creates a miracle on this piece of land. Always remember, in this world, there is no one person who is useless. It is just that they do not have positioned themselves firmly in the right place. So always keep faith and hope, be positive. There is always a purpose. It's just a matter of time. We need to find out that purpose in life. That's it. That's my story and the moral for today. Thank you very much for listening to me. Just once more, if you are interested in the non-fiction stories, my new book, I'm just trying to make sure that you can see the title, or maybe like this. My new book, Power of Nisa, is in market now. So please order. Or if you want a discounted copy, you can get in touch with me through the comments. Thank you. Namaste.